All right, court is calling NIMAG number 7402666, State of Texas versus Kelly Cotner. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
George Sharman on behalf of the defendant.
All right, defendant has filed a motion to alter and amend conditions of bond. State, have you had a chance to review the defense's motion?
Yes, Your Honor, our understanding was that they were trying to get her off of her full house arrest, EPS.
All right, and state, do you have any objection to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
Well, I've got my client here to explain to you that
All right, you want to call her as a witness?
on the bond issue alone.
Okay, all right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kelly Michelle Cotton.
All right, defense?
Ms. Codner, do you have two ankle monitors on you right now?
Yes, sir.
You have, what is it?
One is a GPS monitor, the other is a scram monitor. On my left ankle is the scram. Excuse me, my right ankle is the scram.
All right. Now, have you signed an affidavit of non-driving?
Yes, sir.
And so you don't drive or own a vehicle?
That is correct.
Now, as far as the cost, how much is this costing you every month to do this?
$300 for each monitor is $600 a month total.
And are you employed?
No, I am retired.
All right. Do you live on a budget?
Oh, absolutely.
So are you asking the court to relieve you of the monitor for house arrest
Yes, sir.
to save some money? And are you willing to do some other monitoring program to have the judge feel safe for the community?
Yes, sir.
Well, for example, you could also have to blow into some device or something like that, or maybe take urine analysis every now and then, right?
Yes, sir.
And would you like to have the freedom to come visit your lawyer whenever you wish?
Yes, sir.
To shop for food whenever you wish?
Yes, sir.
And need to take clothing to the laundry and whatever?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you're asking the judge to do, to take you off house arrest?
Yes, sir.
All right, state, any questions?
Ms. Connor, were you recently on parole for an offense?
Yes, it expired prior to me being arrested for any new offense.
What offense were you on parole for?
DWI.
And how many DWI convictions do you have?
I believe I have 5. Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
I believe I have 5.
Okay,
Nothing from the state.
follow up?
No, Judge, I think she's on bond. So far, there've been no violations of any kind, and she's presumed innocent here. So the fact that she has a record shouldn't prevent her from being out on bond and to have the ability to do the necessary things that most everybody does.
And Judge, just the state was going to offer the defendant's Bexar County criminal history and the police report in this case, just for the purposes of this hearing.
And I object to that, Judge. I don't know that that's relevant to.
Okay, all right, I don't need to hear that. Thank you. Anything else?
That's all.
All right. Motion will be denied. All right, thank you.
We got it worked out for Mr. Torres.
All right, John Matthew Torres. And then after that, it is going to be Gasper Rodriguez. And this is a motion to revoke. Court is calling 2021 CR 11077, State of Texas versus John Matthew Torres. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Pat Montgomery for John Matthew Torres.
And are you John Matthew Torres?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same John Matthew Torres who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 11077 for the offense of robbery on March 14, 2022 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, John Matthew Torres, did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, June, July, and August of 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections?
None, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Your Honor, I think it's revocation. It's just, there's a disagreement about time.
Actually, rather than going open, we had agreed to the state's 6-year recommendation to the court.
All right.
For the bank time, you know.
All right. So you all in agreement to 6 years?
On the revocation, yes, Your Honor. Perhaps I shouldn't have, but I was somewhat joking with Daniel, and
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that he understood, yes, we have an agreed recommendation.
All right. And probation, what is your recommendation? And do you know, was there any restitution for Roberto Flores?
No restitution.
All right, the court then will grant the motion, find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and you are waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right.
We agree.
Anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
No, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes,
All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. You're gonna have to make some changes.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. State of Texas versus Gasper Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
David McLean for the defense.
Are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I have.
Are you the same Gasper Rodriguez who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 4768 for the offense of credit debit card abuse on August 9th, 2023 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 1, on or about the 13th day of December 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Gasper Rodriguez, committed the offense of burglary of a building in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Waive the remaining violated condition.
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $500 fine?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
So did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor,
Yes.
and that is to deny the motion to revoke community supervision. Take into consideration cause number 742296. That's a night bag of the burglary of the building that he has pled true to. Then alternative amend to include this individual on the NIC caseload, and then also to have the local ISF, and also to have a TAP evaluation done while in custody, Your Honor.
Judge, that's our understanding. In support of the MIC caseload management, my client's informed me he has a diagnosis of schizophrenia and he is interested in trying to maintain his mental health through that unit.
Probation?
Your Honor,
I want to let both parties know, I understand the issue of mental health. But his previous plea agreement, there were cases that were taken in consideration. And now he's picked up another case. Why shouldn't I just sentence him? And I understand he has mental health issues, but at some point,
Part of the problem, Judge, is that he has a substance abuse issue as well. That's interfering with his mental health issues. And we got to try and get him sober so the mental health medications can work. And so that's what we're hoping we can do with the ISF and get him corrected and back on track here.
probation,
Your Honor, the recommendation from probation is to amend conditions to localize yourself, the make caseload and have a top done. We do not have a tap, so we're unaware of any substance abuse issues. I just don't.
all right. This is what the court will do then. Because I'm a firm believer that you give people help and then if they don't take advantage of it, then that's on them. But I see that a MIC evaluation hasn't been done for you. The court is going to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following. And this is going to take place while he's in custody.
Your Honor, before you begin.
Yes.
The evaluation was done on.
Okay.
Is eligible for the make caseload.
All right, thank you. So this is what's going to happen in custody. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court. If he is not eligible for felony drug court, then we can do ISF.
Your Honor,
He's to be on the MIC caseload. And I'm sorry, what the cause number being taken in consideration is NIMAG number 742296.
That's correct, Judge.
Yeah, just. I
Yes.
just would like to add no contact with that location. It's a T-Mobile. I do have an address if you'd like it.
All right, top evaluation in custody, and there's to be no contact with T-Mobile. There are other places that do cell phones other than T-Mobile. I apologize to T-Mobile for eliminating a potential customer. Anything else? All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
I'm trying to understand what just took place here.
All right, this is what is taking place. Number one, you're not being revoked, so you're going to continue to be on probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand that.
Number two, they're going to do some evaluations for you, and those evaluations are going to take place while you're in custody.
Do you know the
first-
length of time?
You're probably looking at 2-3 weeks. That's better than 2 years in the state jail facility, which is what I was going to sentence you to. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So while you're in custody, felony drug court is going to come see you to see if you're eligible for their program. You need to be honest with them about your drug use, honest with them about your mental health issues, because they have a dual diagnosis program that could address that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.